Hello and welcome to the RAMMBOCK Dev Log. I think it's number 14 we're on. I am Hybrid Mink, also known as Nick, or if you're my mother, you only know one of those. We're going to go into the details of level 3. That's pretty much all I've been working on this month. I didn't write down anything while I was working, so we're just going to go laser focus into it. Specifically, enemies, art for level 3, and lots of enemy formations for level 3. You could say all of them, for the most part, except for the boss. I think we're going to go on to that next month. But let's dive right in to the beginning of the level. Let's go into the new enemies. I think last time I showed off the captain, the fighter captain, and the elite enemies. They're going to show up a lot in this level. But let's just start. Here we have... Here we have the start of level 3. I think last time we didn't have any of these little billboards here. Some of the billboards are going to appear on top of you, and some of them, well, you'll see. I think the best way to show it is just to jump right in. I think, let me just double check. That's what I meant to do before and I forgot. Just make sure we start off at the very beginning. Yeah, I think I have that set up, right? All right. We do not. This is the middle of the level. Well, as you know, I do not edit my videos. We keep it raw, just how we all like it. No custom start point. No. Beginning of the level. See? We're under... We have immersion. So here's the first new enemy. We have the mini Sentry. I wanted to have the idea of, like, little guys patrolling the cities. The city streets, because like you're just arriving in the city, and I like the idea of like these little sentries patrolling it. Just like one shows up, little homing bullet here, and then if you like kind of stay in the middle, of course you're going to be invulnerable here, so I can actually demonstrate everything. Everything is positioned to have chain effects, and then oh, you saw that guy kind of come out of the water. I'm probably going to have a little water splash effect at some point, but right now I don't have that yet. You could chain these guys. As always, you could chain just about everything. This billboard here, you can't shoot it, but you can ram it. You know the helicopter, he's been around before. So yeah, these guys have like very erratic movement. I'm slowed down just so you can see. Very erratic here. They stop and shoot, and then they're gone. These guys you've seen before. And then there's the captain. Sometimes the captain follows you, and other times he's in elaborate formations, but if you shoot him, he explodes and everything around him gets destroyed too. Or you can do this. Oh, he didn't die. Oh, he takes a few hits, and then you can do that. I believe this one has... Some of them have follow-up formations. These guys kind of like pull around the corner here. If you wait a little bit, you can use them to chain these guys. Then you have these guys on this bridge, which, as an example, I drew this map probably a few years ago at this point, maybe 4 years ago. I had to edit this bridge because it wasn't wide enough to accommodate for these guys. This is the first billboard that I was planning on doing. You can slam stuff into it, and it'll blow up, and you get free energy from it because it's a, you know, it's a plasma mechanic billboard. Of course you would. And here's our next new enemy. The Mega Tank. Mega Tank takes a few hits. 1, 2. And once you do 2, it starts blinking and jiving like that, which means then you can launch it. And then it leaves like a little bit of rope. I don't want to say corpse. It leaves a bit of wreckage. But yeah, their shots are way bigger than the regular tank explosion. I actually had to tone down the regular tank explosion so that theirs would be more devastating. And then I had to tone theirs down because, you know, I've been playing invulnerable this whole time. I'm like, oh, this is really hard. So I had to tone it down a little bit. Of course, you have the burst as always. And these formations spawn gold ones, I think, right? Man, I'm not getting any of the gold formations here. Well, you're just going to have to play yourself to see those. You time that right, you get 2. Yeah, sometimes the elites just kind of warp into the stage. These guys kind of parked over here. And then, oh, we have the stealth mech enemy, which took a lot of work. If you get the vulnerable hit on him, he warps towards you and does a little slash. Or if you're further away, he does this little pattern right here, which is pretty easy to dodge if you know it's coming. He does 2 shots and then a slash, or if you get close, he automatically does a slash. If he does 2 shots and then a slash, he does a warp slash. And then I have not done his exit, so he's just going to hang out. But I could probably blow him up. Oh, does he not take damage from that? I can't tell. Well, he's not quite done yet, so see if I can kill him. Yeah, get out of here. He's still here. I gave him a ton of health. So just pretend he's not here. Man, he's just really here, huh? I really do want to show these formations. I really thought he was going to die. I'm going to pick it up where I left off there, because I'm just going to show you the whole level, since that's pretty much what I worked on this past month. Let's just skip ahead here. Get him out of the zone. This is where we hit 100 camera speed. So all these guys have bonuses. I want to take these guys out quickly enough so you can see the bonuses. I think he is going to be on screen. Let's just hide him. Let's hide you for now. I don't think you'll show up, but let's hide you too. That should be good. Now we're going to turn on my test start point here. Custom start point. And then we'll do it again. Here we go. So yeah, you have these little formations. I actually did some research into different ship formations. I don't remember the name of them. There's like finger left etch something. I'm probably doing a disservice to all the military people out there. But basically they have different formations and I kind of try to duplicate them. And if you kill them fast enough, you get bonuses, which even I can't do them. And oh, there's one. So what it is it's a bunch of jets. Like, see, a bunch of jets show up, and then one of them is gold. Originally, like, all of them were. This is kind of a nod to an early Ikaruga formation, where it's just rows of white and black, like, orbs, or whatever they are. I don't know what they're called. But it was kind of hard to, like, duplicate that. But if you kill these guys really quick... I didn't get it. I don't know if you might notice this thing right here. I don't know who that is. This is a tough one to get. I think I might get it. Hey, look at that. If you take this one out pretty quick, you get one from the left as well. And you might notice this guy right here. I don't know. If you're in the know. This is a lot harder when you're not invincible, by the way. I have to redraw this Ferris wheel. I don't like it. And this formation right here is a nod to the first level. It's basically the same as the last formation in the first level. And this is a bunch of elites pop up at the end. This is where you're supposed to just like build some meter before the boss fight. They're all just kind of like rising, almost like the sun is setting at the same time. I'm not sure if the sun is going to be rising or setting here. I thought that it was a sunset. I don't remember. I'm going to check my scripts. I don't remember. I can still change it, you know. The Galaxy Bomber does not show up here. I just haven't done the boss fight. And that is why it freezes, because I haven't done the boss fight yet. But yeah, basically, that is Chapter 3, without any story. But the story in Chapter 3, to me, is the most important. It's where you kind of learn something's up with this Briar fellow. Oh, because it froze, I have to figure out a way to close it. Let me see. Do it that way. Yes, I know, error. I know. Now it's on me. So yeah, that's level 3. You saw the mini sentries. You saw the mega tank. You saw the stealth mech. I'm just gonna load up training. I think I mentioned last time that I turned my training mode into a way of testing new enemies. So with this enemy, I was able to just kind of drop him in and test things out. It's a really... Oh, There he is. It's a really, like, somewhat complicated logic to him, and multiple body parts that I drew. 2 arms, 2 legs, sometimes. 2 heads, multiple torsos, and just, like, different shots. I did the little effect from... I took that from Rudra, and I just kind of, like, made it pink and modified it a little bit. And yeah, he has a slash attack, a warp slash. He kind of fades forward when he slashes. It's all like a culmination of the different types of logic that I've done for other guys. He's probably more complicated than the level 2 boss. He's easily the most complicated enemy that I've done, but the other mech took me more work to figure out. But all the stuff that goes into him because of the animation work was really tricky to figure out. I still have a little bit more work to do, as you've seen. I don't quite have his death animation figured out, but I have it all written down how I'm going to do it. So I'm just going to leave this here while I talk. You saw the billboards. Billboards are just an example of interactive things in the stage that I plan on doing. I'm probably going to have a few more. I might add some, go back to other levels and add some more too. There's some secrets that I'm not going to talk about, but there were some things that I intentionally didn't mention in the level. There were some things in that level that I did that were revised. Like I said, I worked on a lot of that art years ago. I full screen this so I can't exit. So this map is art that I worked on years ago, probably 3 or 4 years ago, and I've been revising and iterating on it over and over and over again. And I had to go back and change a lot of stuff. Like I said, the bridge for the tanks and whatnot. I changed a lot of, like, this area. It was really rough. And I'm probably going to go back. Like I said, I don't like how this Ferris wheel looks. It looks really crummy. So, still got a bunch of revisions here. It is probably the most complex background. I do think the level 5 background is pretty complex, too. It's a very, like, dense city as well, kind of like this one. So, still a bunch of art stuff, and then a lot of the remaining bosses are kind of complicated too. They got to be broken up into parts. But yeah, I got most of the enemies in formations of Chapter 3 feeling pretty good. I do need to tone it down. You saw me, I was in invulnerable. When I'm not invulnerable, it's a lot harder. But I could chain through most of the level. The goal is to get a 100 chain minimum in any level. And I can mostly do that. And then I haven't even done the boss fight. So once I get to the boss fight, it'll probably be guaranteed 100 chain. And then, I guess, other than that, the only thing I would say that I really worked on would be refinements across the board. In order to get this guy's, well, the guy we were just looking at, his spread shot like that, I do a couple refinements to my bullet state. A couple refinements to the move state, the way he like did a little figure 8 thing. I had to change how enemies bob and sway and whatnot. Very, like, small things, but important things. And, yeah, that's kind of it. So, I think that's going to do it for this month's devlog. Coming up, going to finish off the stealth enemy. I call him the stealth enemy. I should just call him the sword enemy, honestly. Going to finish him up. Going to do some more refinements to the art. Going to make the level a little easier. It's a little hard. And then I would really like to get to the boss fight. I'll get to the boss fight. There's no way I won't get to the boss fight. And I think I want to do more training challenges. Because I would really like to fill up the full first page of training challenges. I would like to do a trailer. I would really like to do a trailer that I can have ready for... I mean, November's a while from now. I have a convention next week. An Artist Alley convention next week. I don't think I'm going to be able to have anything ready for that. But I have another one in July. So maybe a trailer by then. Probably not, but definitely by November. Yeah, I would say boss fight, new training mode challenges. So look forward to that. Thank you for sticking through and watching this whole video. Give it a like if you liked it. Give it a like if you didn't like it. Always lie to support your fellow artists. You can check out hybridmink.com. You can follow me on twitch.tv/hybridmink. You can support this game and me on patreon.com/hybridmink. Or you can just follow this YouTube channel because I upload one of these every month. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.